Hi, my name is Chris Little. Welcome to our presentation on rules of utilizing groups effectively in learning in the online environment. According to our research, as well as our own personal experience, there is a significant correlation between active participation in group activities and profound learning, as well as the development of teamwork skills. Group learning activities appear to increase the learner's sense of community, which has been shown to be closely linked to learner satisfaction and the retention of knowledge. We have chosen 4 rules that we feel to be most significant. The first rule would be to define learner expectations and learning objectives. It's important for learners in an online group activity to know what the destination is. What's the goal? Where are we going? So learners in an online group activity need to have the learning outcome clearly defined. Learning outcomes are broad goals that describe what the learners are supposed to know or be able to do, and might be based on the needs of the learner, the needs of a society, or what a learner should know about a particular subject. The instructor provides the learning outcome for the learner based on what the learner should know about a particular subject for our project, for example. So in this case, group learning in an online environment. Once the learning outcome has been defined, it is important that the online learners know how to get there. We need to provide our learners with a map, if you will. Online learners in group need clear learning objectives that support the learning outcome by providing the steps needed to achieve the learning outcome or to arrive at what the learner is supposed to know or be able to do. So it's a map. A learning objective defines a specific task to be achieved. It provides a framework in which the learner can complete the learning tasks and provides a basis for determining when the task has been accomplished. So that's the map. We've provided a table graphic as an example of possibly how you could write a good learning objective and provide your students with a map. On to rule number 2. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Craig Carlsen, and my rule for utilizing groups effectively in the online environment is choose an effective communication tool. Regardless of the task in front of a learner or the location in which it takes place, clear communication is necessary to succeed. In most cases, instructors and students alike are more familiar with hand-to-hand teaching, but have much less experience dealing with the challenges of online learning and the lack of direct interpersonal contact that occurs. Oftentimes, this leads to difficulties for the instructor and student engaging the clarity of communication. Adult learners need diversity and multimodal approaches. This means using multiple technologies that are available to the online learner to communicate, including email, discussion boards, fax machines, phones, or even instant message or text message. When choosing between communication tools, it's important for the instructor to consider time for critical thinking and student reflection. Synchronous chats are great for their immediacy, but may not always offer enough time to think as deeply as one might in an asynchronous discussion. Choosing isn't always easy, but is vital to utilizing groups effectively in the online learning environment.
Hi class, this is Judi Thallas. My favorite rule for utilizing groups effectively in the online environment encompasses the necessity to make the group activity both meaningful and relevant to the learners. Here's some points to consider when developing these group activities. Assign the learners to apply both the concepts and knowledge that they've gained in their previous courses to analyze real-life situations. These situations are often derived from job or other life experiences, and they provide the motivation for collaborative learning. I know that I learn best when I can apply what I already know to new things. This project in itself, our group is applying critical thinking skills that we've learned in previous courses to develop this informative presentation. Another point is to allow flexibility in the project format, encouraging imaginative collaboration. This enables the learners to direct and control their gain in knowledge to the furthest extent, and it makes the activity purposeful in their quest. As an example, this project's allowing our group to choose our own format for our presentation. We hope that our imaginative ideas engage our classmate and persuade them that our rules are really most effective in developing group activities for the online learning environment. Authentic, real-world environments, meaningful concepts, and relevant content provide motivation for collaborative learning in the online learning environment.
Hi, my name is Carrie Michielutti, and my rule for utilizing groups effectively in the online environment is monitoring and feedback. As an instructor, monitoring and feedback can be crucial to a group's success. The first benefit to monitoring is that it can actually help keep a group on track. The instructor can establish checkpoints for the group. For example, they can go into the group discussion boards once a week and verify that everyone is working on the group and is working towards their project. This can help ensure that the group doesn't get sidetracked on something that isn't relevant to the project. That also matches somewhat with the second benefit that feedback can provide. Feedback to the participants can help them gauge how well they're doing. For example, if a feedback is given to the group that they're not going in the correct direction for their project, that still gives the group time to maybe make some edits and correct their project, and they can get a better grade out of it. The third benefit to monitoring and feedback is that it can help the instructor with the grading process. If you're monitoring your group's progress through discussion boards, through their file sharing, it can help with the grading process in that it can avoid inequalities. If you were to just assign everyone an A on the project because the project was great, but one of the students didn't pull their weight, it wouldn't be fair for that student. So if you're monitoring their progress, you can see who really is pulling their weight and what they're doing. You can also use peer-to-peer evaluations to help with the monitoring of the process. As a group, we collaboratively decided that there were 4 main rules when utilizing groups in online learning environments. An instructor should define expectations and instructions. They should choose an effective communication tool. They should have relevant meaning for the group, and they should monitor the group and provide feedback. We believe that these rules will help make the group successful in the online environment. Thank you.